can't connect to chat where?
Streamlabs OBS. It's just been insane connecting to chat. I refresh it.
Refresh.
Refresh.
Avalar's officially live now too.
Yeah, I guess so is Nomurg. That
All
sounds
right.
proper.
So I'm calling mine Halloween Special Part 3 because we're actually technically after Halloween, but yeah, 4 days. It's still Halloween, right?
Close enough.
Yeah. As long as there's still candy rolling around somewhere.
Hey, I did it.
What?
Thanks, Dom, for the cheers. 100
I think
bits,
I'm live.
buddy. Thanks, bud.
All right, let's get the notes open.
Notes open. Time for recap. As I always say, I keep forgetting. We're Minecraft nerds that fail at dragons.
Yes. We're good at it, though. We're good at failing.
We're good at failing.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sophia had just opened a door, and inside were 4 or 5 troglodytes. As they open the door, King darts to the side, waiting for any of the troglodytes to advance on them, while Kindroth shoots a ray of frost at the one directly in front of the door. Neela steps into the doorway and introduces herself before shooting the frosty one. Kindroth hit with a crossbow in the face, killing it. She then dashes back through the doorway. Imag shoots at a second with an arrow before hiding behind his shield. Neil, quoting the lore of the heart of the brave, throws stones at one of the creatures. Blood starts to flow from its face, from a gash in its face. Ferag summons his sacred flame while Sophia tries to finish off a troglodyte but misses. The creature manages to slash at her with its claws while she is off balance. Imag gets a mouthful of the wretched stench of the troglodytes and begins to vomit. The sickness he feels keeps him from being able to concentrate while attacking. Oh, I need to fix that. There we go. There's some proper grammar. One of the creatures begins to yell. Off in the distance, they hear many footsteps approaching. They realize that this must be the leader. King runs into the room, biting the first troglodyte that he sees, throwing it to the floor. Kindroth quickly finishes off with a magic missile. Neela steps back into the doorway, shooting the one bloodied by Neil, killing it. Neil throws an ice knife towards the troglodyte standing near the leader. It shatters, exploding out, hitting 2 of the others, including the leader, with frozen shards. Sophia throws her javelin at the leader, impaling him, and he falls to the ground dead. She then turns to the troglodyte closest to her and begins screaming at it. This causes them to cower in fear. They start to back away from the group. Sophia steps up to them, attempting to speak in a simplified Draconic, trying to recruit them to fight for her. They become submissive to her and begin to answer her questions. They learn that a large multi-headed creature comes through the cave entrance and goes to the labyrinth. They give Sophia the basic directions to the labyrinth and tell them that the only trap there was the one in the false treasure room that they had already passed through. As they pass through a section of the cavern, they see a fancy vase. Kindroth and Neela instantly see that this is a trap and tell everyone to leave it alone. Despite this, for some unknown reason, Ferag wants to break it to release a demon, and Imag wants to break it to release a dragon. The group convinces them to leave it alone, and they continue on what appears to be the entrance of the labyrinth. King smells to see if he can tell which direction the Thesselhydra went, but it seems to have gone both ways. They start wandering around through the halls. Down one long hallway, Kindroth sees 8 skeletons. The group joins him as the skeletons begin to advance on them. Farah shoots one with a radiant bolt, but it doesn't slow them down. As they get closer, the skeletons pull out their short bows and begin shooting a hail of arrows at the group. Kindroth creates a web across the stone walls, restraining most of them. Neela runs forward, killing one of the skeletons and burning another with the green flame of 1 damage. This starts that section of web on fire, releasing the skeleton. Sophia quickly throws a javelin, killing the now freed skeleton. With most of them tangled in the web, the group is easily able to defeat them at range. with the final one being taken down by Nil. They decide to stop here and take a long rest before continuing further into the cavern. There you go.
Dum dum dum.
Dum, dum, dum.
Right at the time the music stopped.
Dum dum dum.
It was perfect timing.
So we move in to where we left off.
Nice.
Guys took 8-hour-long rest in the middle of this hallway after you defeat the skeletons. Web is now deteriorated or rotten away. You guys are just basically starting your quote-unquote new day.
Cool.
New cavey droopy sounds. Fancy.
Having fun with the box.
Good.
If it's too loud, let me know.
Okay, so we just finished a long rest. Everybody got all their stuff ready to go?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Let me open my thing actually.
Ready to go? Yeah, hold on.
Yeah,
But,
hang on.
Yeah, Pen. We do the recap every week. That's how we open up every session.
Oh yeah.
Yep, I'm good.
And
With
again,
the sultry sound of my voice.
Again, major applause to Berserkingkorgi, who takes excellent notes.
Yeah,
Excellent.
you did Sophia well in that story. I appreciate you for that.
You're welcome.
I don't think it's that you missed sessions, Pen. I think it's that you come in after the recap.
Yeah,
Probably.
like you come in like 10 minutes after the stream
Yeah.
starts.
Yeah. If you
They was
come
just
in a couple
late
minutes
as
late,
normal.
you miss it. That's all.
Right, so you get the. Hey, you're so always reset all your scales, set your spells, and we are.
I ain't cool enough to have any of those.
You just need
I'm
your axe.
I'm instantly going to
my
hop
crispy
on
eggs.
the back of my sweet, fluffy corgi.
All right.
That's where I start.
So she mounts up, heading. Wait, want to have a take away some of your rations. What rations?
Wait, what about rations?
We're eating
Attract.
breakfast.
You're eating breakfast.
Reading.
Who's cooking?
Yeah, unless you want to hand out good berries.
I was gonna
Yes.
say I was gonna
Oh.
do a thing of good berries, and that'll sustain everybody for the entire day.
Yep.
Awesome possums. I love good berries.
Oh.
Good berries are way better than rations.
Yeah.
All right, so I do the 10 good berries. Let's do that.
So, as I said last session, when you defeat the skeletons, as you look down where they came from, you actually see that the hallway will open up, basically in our four-way intersection, and you're in the middle of this long. Oh, past there, what you see is another four-way intersection.
Sorry, I just saw your emo, Bully. That's adorable.
So, what do you guys think? It's another four-way.
Left.
No, ambiance.
You want to say left?
Left.
Oh, it kind of feels fishy. Oh,
Right.
He already stepped.
I didn't go anywhere.
Oh, Kendra.
I'm back here with Farah all by myself.
Yeah, I just stepped out. So, and again, I'm doing my best as a wizardy wizard to look for anything.
Okay.
But,
Wizarding.
I think you keep on going straight until you fail.
Unless you guys want
to go in circles.
Don't go that way. Never go that way.
which way's that?
He's quoting from
The labyrinth.
Oh yeah.
If they would have kept on going that way, they would have reached the castle.
Did it come straight to that castle?
Yep.
You I should
Um,
have narrated Albuquerque.
All right, so we could. Okay, if we look down what would be north, I guess, that direction.
Yes.
If we look down that way, do we see it turning soon, or Does it just
Nope,
go straight?
it's all
for-
going straight.
Just go straight and straight and straight.
Yep. I don't see any turns in any of the directions.
Well, no.
Alright,
I mean, let's wait. Let's wait and see what the DM says.
Yep. So Farah wasn't there. So real quick, if you bear with me. This is the labyrinth is a random roll kind of encounter map. I was gonna do this kind of in the mine, but I think from the viewer standpoint on streams, it's probably great to work with the map. So I had to put it together as I roll. So
Right.
bear with me. But yeah, actually that is correct. From the rolls point of view, you actually can see that it goes straight. Continues on.
And that's north, right?
That's north.
What about east?
Is it goes straight and turns right.
Okay. And then what do we see south?
Rolling them dice.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I don't know if I like the sound of that. Hmm.
Not terribly thrilled with it. Do you say so myself?
As you look down there, you see it goes up in what looks to be a wall face. Go ahead, give me a investigate.
Who?
And you guys are actively doing it, so you could probably use
Who?
actively.
Who?
All
You
of
are,
us?
aren't you? Yeah.
Oh, all of us? Any of us?
Yeah, you
Okay.
guys told me you're as you guys were watching, looking, everybody's kind of looking.
Yeah. So that's a 21 for Kendra.
Investigation?
All right, so you guys are kind of bouncing around. You got one guy looking north, you got one guy looking east, and one guy looking south. And what you notice on the south side, actually, Kendra picks it up as what looks like kind of an outline of a door, but it's stone. But it looks like a door. So there's a pattern in the stone that has an arc. That kind of looks like a door.
Yeah. So I'll relay that to the rest of the group. I'll say the end of this corridor looks like it's a doorway of some kind.
Door.
It's
Well, that's
this one down here.
that's different than just straight hall. Let's go and can we investigate the door further?
It's a
Yeah.
shortcut.
It's
I
a
bet you
shortcut.
It's a shortcut.
Would
Yeah.
you guys like me to push on the door?
Can I?
Right away?
Can I
Okay,
look
maybe we
at
should
it?
let Neela go first.
Somebody
Yeah.
other than
Somebody other than somebody in heavy clunky armor.
Yeah. Somebody other than the wizardy wizard.
that too.
I think she was meaning dwarf.
Oh no, I meant Sophia.
Yeah.
Because she's like, "Do you want me to push on it?"
I'll push it open.
Do you want me to roll an investigation on it?
You're pushing. You're actively pushing.
No, I was looking at it to see if there was like anything special about it other than the fact that it looks like a door, like any
We're
traps,
searching for traps.
any
or, yeah.
locking mechanisms.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and give me investigation.
Yay!
I got an 18.
Trying to send something.
That is fine. You do you. I mean, if you want, we can start telling like hysterical stories amongst ourselves.
I can just talk about
Yeah.
painting.
I may since we just got up, I may just cast mage armor on myself.
Oh, there you go.
So,
Well,
Dandroff, as
Before
Good.
before we get into combat, can I cast a spell real quick?
Well, we're not. We're just. It's all in between.
It lasts 8 hours.
Yeah,
That's why I chose mage armor.
yeah,
So,
you can. Barry.
let's see. I believe the one I want to. Where is it? Is it? It's not the bless. What is the one that I'm looking for? I think it's aid.
I'm sorry if you hear barking.
Yeah, there it is. So I'm going to go ahead and cast aid, and I'm going to cast aid on. Let's see here. 3 creatures within range. So let's see. I'll cast aid on Corgi and I'll say Sophia and Kinroth.
That's
That's
5
5
That's
temporary,
five,
right?
5 HP.
Yeah, it's aid is bolster your allies with toughness and resolve. Each up to 3 creatures within range. Each target gets hit points, maximum and current hit points increased by 5 for the duration. And that's 8 hours.
Cool. Thank you.
No problem.
So as Corgi's
Oh, so
looking,
that's not just 5 temp. That increases the max.
That is a temporary.
Yeah, but it's not just 5 temporary hit points. It actually increases the max hit points for 8 hours.
yes,
Let me.
gives you
Yes.
gives you a temporary and a max.
It just adds. It is not like if you get hit by 5. It will not disappear. You can re-heal back to that amount.
Right. That's
for
what I
entire
mean.
8
So,
hours.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
it's your
resets your
max.
max. Cool. Awesome.
Yeah. Yep, that's correct. That's your max. So as Corgi is looking at this door for quote unquote anything special, nothing out of special is kind of an open term there. It's nothing special you can tell, but you can tell by the scratches that it does open towards you. You have no sense of handle or anything like that.
And where is the scratches at on the wall?
So it's on the floor and it's an arc like it
On
can
the floor, it looks like the door swings out to us. Like
Okay,
the
I didn't
floor
know
is
if it was
scratched
like.
up.
I didn't know if it was like scratches that looked like somebody jammed it at like a knife or a tool or something to pry it open.
Nah, just scratches like you could tell it's an opening hinged door.
And I didn't see like anything to press or push on the wall when I was looking.
No.
So it looks like somebody pushes it out from the other side. So it may be an exit from the other side.
Can I knock, shave, and a haircut really quietly on it?
Do we notice any cracks, any light or anything coming through from it?
Yeah. This whole tunnel, this whole hallway section is complete black. The only way you can see in is through your night vision. Complete dark. Nothing shining. So you walk up and tap 3 times, and the door swings open.
Oof.
Yeah, shave and a
I'm gonna
haircut.
step back.
In.
Don't mind the light hole. Alright.
It's
So it opens.
fine.
It's all an illusion, everybody.
So it opens up, and what you see in front of you basically is another 4-way intersection.
Dang it. Shave and a haircut.
Is this a wall or this is just an anomaly on the map?
This is not me on that. Decent.
So are we going to have to do an investigation again in order to figure out if what you're going to randomize?
Yeah, when we get to the intersection, we have to ask him what's in each direction, and then he'll roll for it. Corgi, what's Neela's AC?
14.
14? Okay, so I'm going to take this time to cast Mage Armor on you, too.
Aw, thanks. How
Because
much
you
is
guys, it boosts your base AC to 15.
that? Oh, nice.
Nice.
Thank you.
So it should be a 5 AC increase.
Jeez.
Because what are you guys? You guys are probably
I'm at 13.
you're 13 AC.
Yep. I got a shield.
I don't know what my
so I can be at
base is,
13.
but I've written down 18.
Base is usually 10 plus your dex.
Where's my dex? Oh, there it is. So, I have -1 dex. So 9.
So you're 9,
But I got
right?
armor
But,
and all that,
your
so-
your armor you have pretty high AC.
Yeah.
So.
Plus the ring and all that. Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, what's the ring?
The ring is 1 AC.
Plus
Yeah.
1 to your saving throws.
Yeah, plus 1 to your saving throws.
I think I-
So the mage armor gives me 215 AC.
It gives you
or...
it makes your it would be if you click on your AC, whatever your base AC is all the way up at the top without any if you have leather armor or anything like that, your base AC is boosted to 15. So like if your base AC was 12, it's boosted to 15 now.
Oh, okay. I see.
And that's for 8 hours.
All right, so mage armor is cast.
Thank you, Glass Staff.
Walmart brand.
Oh my gosh. Yes, look at me. This AC at 18 now. I'm a
Nice.
tank.
So now what do we see at the intersection?
It's which way you want to look?
Well, since we
Okay.
came from the north, looking east.
Looking east, you see basically a straight passageway, as your eyes can see.
And to the west?
You see straight passageway that turns left.
And then what do we see to the south?
You see pathway that runs
27
straight
zombies.
that runs into another four-way interview.
Okay, so let everyone know that, our left, so to the east, it's gonna just keep running straight. Same thing, looking to the south. But to the west, it goes that way, and then it looks like it then shifts and turns to the south.
I would say either go south or go west.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that decision too. I mean, we could flip a coin for it if you want.
A or B?
Left.
Left. So I guess west. We go west.
On west?
Mm-hmm.
Second?
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
We re-roll next session
That's
or
it.
next week for new
We
people.
start with new characters. Corgi and I are going to be halfling monk twins.
Yes.
And mine might have a substance abuse problem.
I was about to say, you're not just twins, you're gonna be, Siamese halfling twins.
Oh, that would be funny. Conjoined. That would be funny.
My
That would be
twin
fun to
would
play.
hate that
Imagine the conflict.
because she's like anti-alcohol and he's like
We-
drunk.
we
all
could be
the
joined.
time.
It would be really funny if we were joined at the shoulder blades, so we could never look at each other.
Tell me that to my face.
I would if I
You
could.
know I can't.
We just like carry mirrors around so that we can look.
So we can talk to each other, hold the mirror over our shoulder.
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
Oh my god.
But like I said, path goes down and turns to the left.
peek this corner.
I would reroll a 90-year-old man.
So you
Good
peek around
roll,
the
Nick.
corner. You peek around the corner, and it looks like it goes about another 10 feet or so. Listen to a dead end.
Dead end.
Okay.
Or at least that's what it appears to. Why don't we go take a
And-
look at it?
Yeah, exactly. Can we
I-
investigate this dead end?
Sure you
I
can.
kick the end of the hall and just out of frustration because I think it's a dead end.
You want to kick the end of the hall.
Yeah, just because I think it's a regular wall. I'm just letting out frustration.
All right. So go ahead and roll investigation.
Somebody needs to get this girl some, like, I don't know, bubble bath or something to cool
Some
down.
bubble
there.
A little bit of bubble bite.
Oh, Kindroth, really?
Oh.
Did you Did you? you got a
Ouch!
Natural.
1.
1.
you got a perception fish that smacks you in the face.
This was investigation.
So Kendroff, even though he's got dark vision up to 120 feet, he's actually inspecting the wrong wall. So he's down here inspecting this. He's got a crack in it. He's like, wow, this might be something. So you guys are all down here inspecting the correct side. But no, it's a straight stone wall. There's nothing out of the ordinary. There's no scratches on the floor, nothing of that nature. The Kendroff
I
thinks
just-
he's found a crack.
There's definitely something here, guys. There's definitely something here.
Oh, he's a precious boy. What did I
No.
see?
I'll take my dagger and kind of stick it in the crack and
Look at the crack.
definitely
Okay,
something
so
here.
they're pulling out bugs and spiders and things of that nature that was living in the crack and it's falling on the ground. And you keep peeking in there. You're cutting a nice hole in the mortar. Dulled your blade maybe a little bit.
Maybe.
Okay, special boy. What did the rest of us see?
So you inspect the wall pretty good. It's a straight dead end. There's nothing out of the ordinary. There's no scratches on the floor. There's nothing that looks like a doorway. Anything kind of nothing.
Well, guess we're gonna walk back over to the intersection.
Yep.
Passing Kendra off as he's like, guys, crack.
Guys, I'm telling you, there's
Yeah,
something.
Something in here.
you know, the mighty Neil just walks by Kendroth, you know, behind him, and he just kind of shakes his head as he just, you know,
I pat him
uses
on the shoulder and say,
staff
"Come
in his
on,
walking
buddy."
stick and just walks by.
Oh great! I just realized
on, buddy.
that I have
Let's go.
something with Neela, and Ed is gonna hate this.
Uh-oh.
Hey, AFG, what's going on?
As I'm walking down the hallway, I pull out a small piece of I think it's copper wire.
Oh no.
He knows it's coming. And I think to Kendra. And fart noises thus forever in your head in this site.
And I'll stop digging it. I'll stop digging at the wall, and I'll just think, Agra, is that you?
So as for the rest of the session, Kendrop is hearing fart noises.
Yep. Like, it's my Saturday night all over again.
So there's your arcane trickster for you.
Yep.
So you're back at this 4A intersection.
I'm like in tears. I'm laughing so hard.
I can imagine.
I guess now we can go south, guys.
Sure.
So you go south, but you notice that it's not the 4-way intersection anymore. It's actually a path that goes down and turns right.
Dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, this just added a new wrinkle in it, didn't it?
Oh, good.
So it's like shifting
Oh.
walls, eh?
All right, so let's head on down that way. I guess.
Well,
like
that is what a labyrinth is.
It's like a Maze Runner thing going on. I see.
That was a horrible movie, great book.
Might have to bounce your character around. A lot of pieces. App space.
Yeah, AFG. Corgi's characters, whenever they get message or sending or anything like that, they like to make fart noises in my head.
Yes.
Critical role. You can respond.
Yeah.
To this,
So,
you can respond to this message.
yeah. Yeah. Well, Snow gave Corgi and I telepathy as a free action on Saturday nights. Right. So that's what she does. She makes fart noises in my head. And,
And at least with that one, you can shut it off. This one,
Yeah.
you can't.
no. Yeah, it's the classic like big brother little sister relationship on Saturday night.
Mm-hmm. Except I'm very immature.
You start walking down.
Yeah, that's
the
different
pathway.
than now.
Start walking down this pathway, and it starts going. Shoot, I didn't mean to do that.
I'm immature in a different way.
All right, so you're walking down this pathway, and like I said, it shifts to the right. I had to move your characters for run out of. So yeah, that's the electric slide.
Okay, and I'm gonna say, what wasn't that a four-way intersection before? I mean,
It was.
I'm not the sharpest guy in the room, but I kind
It
of
was,
remember that being a
so
four-way
let's
intersection.
see what's around the corner now.
I'll peek
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I peek.
You know what? You're right. Let's leave.
As we round the corner, do I see anything down the hallway?
You actually see a straight hallway that runs to a four-way intersection.
The four-way intersection.
Everybody look left. Everybody look right.
Okay.
Ooh,
Guess I'm going to the four-way
trippy.
intersection again.
Trippy. Sorry, I'm being childish.
Back to the four-way intersection.
What do we see this time?
Heading straight, you actually see it runs about another 60 feet to another four-way intersection. Looking to the north. You actually see goes into a T intersection. So a path to the
Okay.
left, to the right. A path to the west.
What about south?
South you see dead end.
But is it really a dead end?
How far down is the dead end?
About 20, 30 feet.
Well, I'll go and investigate that real quick.
Hey, Robot, thanks for the follow.
Rolling. So you're searching around. No, nothing special. It's again, it looks like a dead end. There's nothing indication of it. Not a door or anything like that.
Okay. Then I'm going to suggest we go west.
On
Okay.
the road
All right.
again.
So that's going to take us to another four-way, right?
That's the
So we may as well just stay here and say north, south, and west.
yeah, pretty much. But we're coming from this direction. So west.
Yeah.
So what do we see now? Oh, great.
You're back at an intersection, so you're looking
Yep.
all four ways. Okay. Let's do it. That's. You see.
I'm here for you.
Appreciate that.
Feels like a lie.
The cake is a lie.
Looking down to coming in from the east, so you're looking down straight ahead. It's a long corridor that keeps going past. In the corridor, you see damaged walls that had collapsed onto the floor itself, like some big bodied animal come crawling through there because you see claw marks and everything like that, and it just destroyed the walls. And behind it is just basically cavern walls, but the entire stone brick has now collapsed into floor area, into the hallway. It's passable, so it's not like it's difficult terrain or anything. Something has definitely came.
So it crossed the corridor, like it broke down a wall and went out the other side of the corridor.
It's like it went down the corridor with its big body and destroyed both sides of the walls.
Oh, okay, I
Both
got you.
sides.
All right, gotcha.
But you're right. You noticed it went from a clean, well, if you will, still intact intersection walls, and then all of a sudden it just destroyed itself, collapsing in. It runs about 60 feet. That's about as far as you can see.
So for the most part, it's like kind of like a cave tunnel that got decorated with brick. Okay.
Okay, what is to the north and south?
You see, it runs about 40 to 50 feet straight on. So you're looking to the north, about 40 feet straight, and then makes a left turn. South. Look at south, you see basically a long 60-foot straight corridor, about as far as your eye can see. Looking straight.
I'm gonna say we go investigate the collapsed area.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's go investigate the rubble pile.
Yeah.
It's something different.
Pull this back. This is probably not going to translate to. There's your rubble pile.
Oh, that's fine. That's good.
All right. So you're investigating. Anything you're particularly looking for?
Tracks. Just maybe
direction?
the cause of it or direction.
All right, Kendra's looking for tracks. I didn't hear the other guy. Oh.
Yeah, I'll look for like, if it was something that caused it, like which direction it came from.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna look and see if maybe it might have been caused by a trap. If I see any like things I would recognize as a trap.
Okay. Nil.
Neil's just really kind of keeping his ears open, see if he hears anything down that direction, see if there's maybe if it just happened recently, if maybe there's still something around, since everyone
Okay.
else I can see is intent searching. I'm gonna try to listen.
Okay. All right. Farah.
Pretty much picking the nose. Not really, just following the group and thinking, not, just doing dwarf stuff. Not really paying attention to much because it's just like, while everybody's looking at a funny wall and cave and underground, it's just like this is common every day for me. So
Yeah. Okay. Very cool. All right. Imag. Want to look for something?
I'm petting King.
Okay. All right. So he's petting King. All right. So let's resolve some of these rolls here. So Big Eddie's looking for tracks on roll 16. So obviously it's stone brick, but you could tell this is an animal that came through here. Just the claw marks ripped this wall down, if you will. It's definitely something passed through.
Can I tell which direction it was headed though? Like,
given the fact that the directions of the claw marks, it looks like it was heading east to west. Again, it's funny because there's a part of the wall that hasn't been touched. This just shows up out of nowhere, right? There's nothing before that in the intersection or anything like that, so you're scratching your head at that. Sophia's looking for. Remind me again.
I am looking for like a direction of which, because I'm assuming like that something caused this, other
Agreed.
than like an earthquake. So
Gotcha. So you pick up the same things that Kendrell's picking up. Is obviously a big body monster came here with claws, and you can see from the direction of the claws that it's headed from east to west. You pick up the same curious fact that the intersection was clean, and half this hallway is actually still intact. There's no scratches, no nothing, and then all of a sudden it just becomes into this rubble. It's like strange. And Korgi looking to see if anything was a trap or not. You don't see anything of magical trap or anything that would have caused this. You pick up the same things they're picking up as basically claws. A big beast of a monster came to rip these walls down. There's nothing from a trap standpoint that you're picking up. And Nilmerg, I believe, was listening. He actually hears echoes of a ghostly laugh. Now, yeah. You're the only one picking that up. So it's kind of like a ghost in human form, common. There's no like a monster or beast or anything like that. It's a straight human or humanoid laughter. Kind of like a crazy laughter, nothing like evil or anything like that. It's kind of like what you hear in an insane asylum.
Creepy.
so I guess I'm gonna say something to Sophia that this rubble seems very out of place. Like, why is it just this stretch of the corridor?
Maybe we're getting close.
And Avalar, can I judge about how far away this echo is?
You can't tell. It is coming from really all directions as you concentrate really heavy. It's coming from your left. It's coming from your right. It's coming from down where the four-way intersection was. It's coming from the west side past the rubble.
Okay.
I mean, obviously something went down here.
Yeah,
Alright,
but
and then
why
I look
is
at the
it-
group and I say, can you guys
Why?
hear that laughter?
Huh?
No.
There's something that's got
Do I
some
hear it
type
now
of
that
like
he pointed it
cackling
out?
and maybe a
Yeah, now that he pointed it out, do we what do you want, perception to see if we hear it, or you just gonna?
So, given the fact he brought it up, you guys are concentrating on it. So, how about go ahead and give me a perception roll for somebody else?
You can keep describing it, Neil, as we're doing it.
it seems like it's a mixture between like a maniacal and like a cackle,
Nice.
you know,
Nice.
but I can't tell exactly where it's coming from because it just seems like it's coming from everywhere, but
So,
it's
everybody's
not a monster. It's not, you know, it wouldn't be the Thesselhydra. It's a person, or, you know, it could be, you know, a spirit. It's something like that. It's not the Thesselhydra.
So you're all
At least I
hearing
don't
this
think
now.
so.
You're all hearing this now. It's a humanoid laughter. Sophia picks up this slight volume change. That hey, this is moving. It's louder to the west now, and then a few seconds later, coming from the four-way intersection, and then it goes back to the west again. You're noticing that difference in volume. That hey, this is actually a moving target.
Right. But it sounds like it doesn't sound like it's in the corridor with us. It sounds like it's in the distance, right?
Yep. Yeah, it's not close enough to be in the same hallway, if you will. It's if you will, the same area.
Mm-hmm.
I say let's kind of go through the rubble here and see if we can find it.
Could it be? Could it be on the other side of the wall? I mean, we already know. We already saw that a four-way intersection turned into a left-hand turn.
Yeah, and I mean, it sounds like it's moving, so I mean, it could be coming from
And
anywhere.
it's very strange that it's only this 40 or 50 feet of corridor that seems disturbed. I mean, whatever made this damage would have had to affect other parts of the corridor without just being this. So it's possible
Because it's
there's a
tore up,
shifting
tore
wall.
up, tore up, and then halfway down this hallway, everything's just like it has been everywhere else.
Can I go back to the four-way intersection and see if it's changed? Like, if it now goes, like, the northern path or the southern path go that way?
Okay, so you head back to the intersection. You look to the north now, and you notice it has changed. Now, funny enough, it rolled the same roll. You notice to the north now, it runs about another 60 feet, and pick up on basically it's another four-way intersection. Where you came from is now a dead end. Looking to the south, is about another 40 feet and turns into a left and a right. One going. We'll just play that way. You're looking to the south, so it got tees off. It goes one goes east, one goes.
Okay. Well, maybe if we just wait here, it'll come get us. Why don't we... Do we want to head towards it, or do we want to get away from it? I guess that's a good question, right?
Well, I mean, we're looking for the Hydra.
Well, this doesn't sound like the Hydra he said.
But could
It's
this
something to
damage
kill,
have
though.
been caused by the Hydra?
To be
Yeah,
honest,
but the cackle.
how much
is
worse
what
can
I
this
was
thing
talking
be
about.
compared to a Hydra?
There are things much worse than the Hydra.
And then look at
Yeah.
everybody, it's a Thesselhydra.
Thesselhydra. I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Okay. Give me a description of that, at least from a distance point.
So Detect Magic is a 30-foot radius around myself. I can sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of myself.
Okay. So, as you say at your incantation, you notice that the walls, the floors, as far as you can see, glowing a light blue. Everything possibly see.
Okay. This entire labyrinth is enchanted.
I kind of assumed so much when things started changing. I guess it's nice to know for sure.
I wasn't sure if it was mechanical or magical, but it's definitely magical.
Which is worse. Way worse. Mechanical wouldn't be too bad.
Because you'd hear the changes.
Yeah.
Hell Hydra, Dom says.
You said it's a blue. You said it's a blue aura.
Dom says Hail Hydra. Yeah, it's a blue. Oh, please don't go off the color from School of Magic. But I was just trying to describe. You're looking for school.
Oh, yeah. No, that's what I was looking at. I didn't know if it actually said in your stuff that it was.
So, I'm describing it as a blue aura as a dispel magic, but it's magic in essence. As you study it, if you will, it's probably more of a transmutation type magic, where things
Okay, so that would
materially would change.
Okay. So, well, you have transmutation. Yeah, change the properties of an object or environment, or illusion.
I will lean more toward transmutation.
Okay. So that, just so you know, that would be a golden aura.
Gotcha. So, all right, we'll describe it. It's a golden aura.
Nerd.
Arr.
I have it open. It's part of the spell, you know. So it's like I actually have the page open. Where
I'm just being.
I was looking it up before you said it, and I was like, yeah, I should have described the color of the spell.
no, that's why I was
fair
trying.
enough. Fair enough.
Is Bully still petting King?
Bully's still petting King, and at this time now, you're starting to hear rattle of bones in distant parts. Yeah.
Okay.
Of the area.
All right.
I ain't
so
afraid no ghosts.
Hey, where'd these stairs go? Well,
Which way do you want to go?
I mean, we can go through the.
I think we should travel
Boulders.
through the rubble.
Yeah.
Travel through the
Because
rubble.
it's the only change we've seen so far.
Right.
I understand everything else has been, the change has been magical, but this is the only thing we've seen that's different.
Right. Yeah, and I have detect magic, but I don't have dispel magic. So.
real quick, is it a spell? Detect magic. Is it a concentration, or is it
Detect
time?
magic. It's actually a ritual.
Okay. Have a time limit?
10 minutes. Wait, hang on a second. No, it takes me 10 minutes to cast. Where is it? I just had it. Detect magic. Concentration for up to 10 minutes.
Copy that. All right. So as you're walking down the hallway past the rubble, 30 or 40 feet past, or 60 feet, you're making out what's coming in front of you is basically another dead end.
Can we investigate?
You can investigate. What you looking for?
Is it really?
See if it is. If there's another door. Not my best roll. I'm looking at the wrong wall, I think.
No, you get a natural one. You're not on the crack. So you don't see scratches on the floor again. Neil actually is investigating too. He's basically saying, "Hey, there's no arch."
Yeah, well, yeah. What
here."
I'm looking for is because when we got up to the rubble, we saw those scratch marks. So I'm trying to pay attention to where do they go, where do they stop, where do they start. You know, anything I can see for that.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm looking for.
Gotcha. So Corey's looking at the dead end to see if there's a door or some. And there's no scratches, no arch, there's no door, a solid wall. Neil's walking up behind you, looking, following the scratches and the rubble, and it just stops. It goes to clean wall, if you will, untouched, damaged walls up to the dead end.
So we had the
Like-
clean wall, and then we had the scratches, then that rubble, and then that clean wall going past that.
Hmm?
Okay.
If the wall is fake, like for instance, like if it's a shifting wall or something like that, would any kind of weapon strike against the wall, like a hammer, do anything? Like, I mean, things don't just disappear out of nothing.
So, well, if it was an illusionary spell, you could possibly pass through it. Something like beyond that, I don't think so. You'll be able to
Okay.
strike again.
Well,
Yeah, the type of magic that this is that they can command the walls to move. They can change the properties of the wall.
so it actually could be just actual wall. Like there's nothing but a cave wall at the end of it.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a physical wall, but the magic, the enchantment would give them the ability to move it at their command, or to change the property of it, so that they could pass through it, or something like that. It's not
So
an
as you-
illusion. The wall is actually real. The wall is actually there.
So as you're investigating this wall, or at this section of the hallway and the wall, Dendroff was laying out properties of what transmutation magic is. Seeing, you actually can hear in the distance. Bully's back there too. A black armored figure in black armor runs from the north to the south. Went from
Like it went
this
by
direction.
us?
Yep, and laughing all the way.
So it went like, yeah, like that way. Oh, good.
Oh, that was beautiful. Let's follow that. I say sarcastically.
Well, I'm kind of inquisitive, so I want to go kind of walk that way to take a look.
And I'm
Yep.
going to be hiding behind Bully. And King's going to be doing his best to hide as well, even though he's not succeeding.
So can we see anything to the south? Is it still a two-way intersection?
So as you look down there, you actually see a long hallway. You don't see the T intersection. You see as far as your eye allow you to see. The intersection is not there.
Do we still hear the laughter?
Faint, but this and like it's like it's disappearing at in distance.
Wait, so we saw him go from north to south?
Yep.
Yeah.
And
And
as
then
you
the thing changed.
in front of you is still dead end. As you look to the north, trying to get a direction where he came from, that is now a dead end.
Okay, so it looks like south it is.
Alright. Let's stay put just one sec. I gotta copy tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Everybody scatter!
I'm I'm painting. I'm not.
I like
moving
when
at
people
all.
scatter. You just say scramble.
So you travel down the hallway. Show you guys. And the hallway is just keeps going straight. As your eyes can see. Start traveling, keep traveling, keep traveling. Walking, walk.
Alright, so we saw him go south.
Yep.
Keep walking, and it runs into another four-way intersection.
How convenient.
And now what do we see? Do we see this guy? Do we hear him?
Nope.
Oh, damn.
All right, well, what do we see in the southeast and east?
Did you say south, west, and east?
Yeah.
I know. For some reason, I just
Never eat sour wheat.
south is a dead end. To the right, actually, you see about 60 feet, and what makes out to be a wooden door. To the east, picking is runs about another 6 feet of corridor, and what breaks out to be what looks to be another 40.
Okay, so we see a wooden door to the west.
Yes.
The west.
Yes,
The
let's
east.
go to the west and investigate.
Yes.
Let's go to the west.
Yeah, let's go to the west.
To the west.
When we get to the door, I want to press my ear up against the door, see if I hear anything from the other side.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception.
Yep.
What's everybody else want to do?
I will. I want to investigate the door, make sure it's not trapped. That's what I'm good for.
Ooh.
I want to kick the door in, but I won't.
Yeah.
Sophia just wants to barge it and just tackle it, but
Or wait, did you say
keeping
perception or
herself.
investigation? That's probably
Milberg was
Perception
running
for me.
perception because he was listening.
okay. I was looking, so investigation.
I'm probably just gonna keep an ear out for the Black Knight, which isn't gonna do me very good. But
I gotta mess the map up a little bit. Don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain.
my God,
I'm
we're in
not
the
looking.
Matrix.
oh, look at, it's a bigger room.
We're in the Matrix.
Pay no
Let
attention
it
to the man
lie.
behind the Milberg, as you listen to the door, you don't hear anything. No sounds.
No sounds? Okay. I let everyone know that, I can't hear anything. Like, my ears work and everything, but there's no sound coming from the other side of this door.
Corgi, what were you investigating again at the door?
I'll make sure the door wasn't trapped.
I
You
start
can see.
moving my-
So it has a door handle that looks like it does pull out to you. You see no indication of any trap. What is Big Ed looking for?
I was listening to see if I knew where the Black Knight went.
You're gonna continue actively listening.
Yes.
There's no sound right now coming from the hallway except for the dripping sounds and dungeon sound, dripping water.
Okay. And I still have my detect magic if there's anything screwy with the door, other than the gold aura.
Yeah, I just see the continued scold aura everywhere.
I just feel like this is like a manticore labyrinth.
So when we got the, I don't know if it's like a contract or whatever for this Thesselhydra, did they actually give us a picture of it, like on do we have any information, or do we just have the name Thesselhydra?
Just
Well, I'm
let-
the one
just let Neil
I'm
call
the
us,
one that
'cause
gave the
it's-
quest.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
I
Neil
mean,
brought
like,
it
did
to
you?
us.
Well, we just have the name then.
What do you know, Neil?
So, I think he did kind of give you a brief description, but I'll reiterate it. So he described a big beastic creature with 8 heads and a center ball, a big mouth in the center with 8 heads, and it's a large beast, and it comes from a different dimension. The troglodytes,
And
when
The
Sophia was
troglodytes also
investigating,
told us something similar. So
It's not like those roly things from Star Wars, right? That eat people.
no.
Okay.
Okay, well, who wants to open the door?
I'll open the door. Stand aside. Might as well send the healer in first, so if he dies, the rest of the group can.
Oh, I never mind standing
You
up.
got that big shield. Hold out your shield.
Yeah.
I
Where's Polly?
hold
You
the
wanted to kick
shield
the
in
door
front
in.
of me. and
Yeah, I'll
I,
kick the door in. Let's go. If
is
we're
the
ready to
door?
go, I'll just open it
Is
up.
the door? I'm gonna just turn the handle.
Click.
Open the door.
You open the door. You find inside is a room. There's piles of skeletons. What looks to be like a lost adventure.
Are they dead skeletons? We already found not dead skeletons.
I walk over to him. I keep it at least like 10 feet away, just in case it's a trap or something nearby. We don't know what killed them. I want to investigate for any signs of traps, such as what possibly killed them. So, do I see any like arrows or needles or anything crazy that would tell me that there's some kind of trap, like a stepping trap or something like that?
So you're not picking up any indication of traps, but with the signs of a campfire being next to you, a bedroll, things of that nature, it looks like, if you will, they made camp here I will go as far as saying what you're picking up from the rest of the which environment you're in. They probably got trapped here.
Oh.
You
So you're
do
saying
see-
someone magically shifted the walls and they were just stuck here forever? And they just starved to death?
get indication they were basically trapped. How you trapped? Oh, but they perished here
Okay,
because they didn't escape.
Oh, good.
But you do,
Okay,
but you do see within the bedrolls and of their belongings, a purse bag.
I will pick up their whatever purse bag they have, and then from there, report back to the group.
Okay.
Fiddles.
This is really weird. I can't see anybody but Farah and myself.
Look, Neil, I followed you here because you help
Oh,
us
there you-
hit things.
There's oh, there. Oh, I.
But I'm
you're
not
all
gonna
like
get trapped in
magically
a corridor
appearing.
and die.
Yeah, you're right. Corgi, I didn't see anybody else. So I was like, where'd everybody go?
No, they slipped under the layer.
Yeah, that's what I noticed.
When they walked
So,
into the room, they slipped under the layer.
Let me do this then.
But there's nothing else in there, so let's head back in the other direction because all that's left is useless belongings and bones.
All right, so as you walk down the hallway to exit, the door by itself closes, and as a slam startles you and you look back, it went door, solid wall.
Like we got out of there in time.
Ooh, fancy.
Good thing you closed the door there behind you.
What's in the purse?
I hand the purse over to Kindroth in order for him to put into the group's holdings.
I guess I'll look in the purse.
I found this on the Dead Adventurers.
Looking inside the purse, you find 2 gold pieces.
Man, these adventurers were poor. I guess they were really desperate.
That was it, just the 42 gold?
Wonder they died.
They died
They
from
were too-
desperation.
They were too poor to pay attention.
Yeah.
So as you're counting through the money and going through there, dead from desperation, jokes being popped, you hear again the insane laughter. This time louder, coming from the north, and the clanging.
I say
of
we should.
armor.
I say we should run at it.
So as you
I
turn the
look to the
corner,
north.
Sophia turns the corner, at the very end of the hallway, you see a black knight figure.
I chuck a
Standing
javelin.
basically standing at attention with a sword down, kind of like a statue.
And
How far away from
is
the
that?
intersection is he? Yeah.
Shield up.
Good 60 feet. You can see
Okay.
about 60 feet.
Chuck a
Can I
javelin.
draw and fire?
And he's in the hallway, or he's at another intersection?
He's at
Like
the
up
end of
here,
the
right?
hallway, which is basically a dead end.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Nothing in
so
here. Nothing in here is our friend. Draw and fire.
That's how I feel about it.
Nothing
like to
in here
chuck a
is our
javelin.
friend.
okay, so I want to get to where I'm 30 feet away from him, and then telepathically see if I can communicate with him and ask him what is his purpose.
So as you're walking up to him and ready to connect the connection, he shouts, "Halt! I know why you're here. I know your quest. Your quest is to slay the great monster. I will help you. First, you must solve 2 riddles."
Oh no!
my God.
What is your favorite color?
Yes. What is your name?
What
What
is your
quest?
You
What is your favorite color?
What is the unladen wind speed
What is
velocity
the
of an
what is the
unladen swallow?
unladen? Yeah, airspeed velocity. What's the velocity of an unladen swallow? African
What's your-
or European?
what's your- Oh, why you gotta do Monty Python right now?
That's where it was going.
Oh,
You started it. You started it.
I would. I'd look at the Black Knight and I tell him, tell us the riddles. I am not afraid.
Glad
Does the
you're
rest of your party agree?
Sure, why not?
Did I
Well,
fart
we're
in
here
the general
now. Let's
direction?
go.
I look at him and I
It's
nod.
merely a flesh wound.
The first riddle. At my heels you nip. In this game we play. The curse is the maze, and lost I am. Who's chasing whom? A who? Okay. The front is the back. Hello is goodbye. Then he disappears.
Can you say that one more time?
What I'll do is I'll hang you. That should give you a handout. If not, I can read it.
Okay.
At my heels you nip in this game we play.
Is it death?
No.
No?
As you're thinking through the riddle he just rolled to you and he just disappeared in front of your eyes, behind you where the four-way intersection was, reappears the Black Knight again, recanting the same riddle as he runs to the west.
Back. Hello is goodbye.
So we see him behind us. He says it again, and then he runs to the west.
Hello is goodbye.
Should we follow?
Well, because the way
No, wait.
forward
I
is
want
back,
to.
right?
So I want to turn back around to where we first saw him, and I want to walk to where he was standing before he disappeared.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Is that to go forward, we need to go back to where he was. I'm with Nil.
Sure.
Because
I
the
see that
front
they're
is
on
the
the
back,
something,
and hello is goodbye.
Do you want to go where he was standing?
Yes, like to the north. You
Yeah,
know.
when he initially asked us the riddle.
Okay. You get there, it looks like a dead end. Nothing out of the order.
Can we check it?
Sure.
I'm happy with that.
Sophia's looking around. Anything out of the ordinary? Nothing. It
Nothing.
looks like a dead end.
Okay.
Of course, Kendral's
this is
still
the-
seeing. Of course, Kendral's still seeing the color of the deck in the second.
Can I do something probably stupid and silly, but why not?
Sure.
I know we're thinking
I'm-
the same thing.
Maybe.
You hear the laughter, which almost like a Vincent Price color from behind you. Laughing.
I'm gonna try walking backwards.
Yep.
Give me a athletic check. Are you still riding King too, by the way? Or you're off
No,
now?
I'm just walking with him right now.
So I was gonna
You're
say, try walking through the wall backwards.
That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna try walking through the wall backwards.
Okay, give me
Exactly.
give me an athletic check
Athletics.
for balance issue.
There. Well, it's not a 1.
So you're walking backwards, and you go right up against the wall, smacking your head. It's hard as stone.
Ow.
Well, I guess that wasn't it.
So when he left here, he went back down. After he disappeared from up here, he went down south of us, and then he went down the hallway that we had originally just came from before, correct?
I'll say it one more time, I'm sorry.
So we came in from the west when we got to that intersection, and we saw him to the north. Is that correct?
Yeah, I saw him from the
Yes.
north. He was standing up against a wall. When he started,
Then we came up. Then he disappeared and basically went back to where we had come from. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay.
So, are we just trying to go backwards then?
Yeah, I want to go
Can-
back to where that
Go back to where
intersection.
where the
Let's
door
go.
was.
Let's go back. Let's go back.
Everybody just kind of hold off on your tokens real quick.
Yep.
I was
Grab
about to
'em.
say. Thank you.
Let's go left. Well, I mean, let's keep on going back.
Yeah.
So you come around this way, you look to the right, you see a pathway that goes down, turns to the right. At that end of that intersection, you see the Black Knight laughing, recanting the same riddle.
Hey,
And
there he is.
that's to the west where Farah is.
Yeah, right here.
Okay.
But okay, so
He's
we're
recanting the
chasing-
same riddle.
Same
Yeah.
riddle.
So
We haven't
who's
solved it
chasing
yet.
whom?
Wait, so
At my
he's
heels,
standing
you
in
nip. At your heels, a nip. At my heels, you nip in this game we play. What curses to me? I lost am I? Who's chasing whom? So who's to say? The front is the back. Hello is goodbye.
Okay, so
That
he's at
sounds
the
like a
end of the
shadow.
hallway to our west, correct?
One more time.
He's down the hallway to the west from the intersection, correct?
Right,
Yes.
it's right here.
What is down the hallway to the east?
Exactly what I was thinking. Yeah. Neil, you're one step ahead of me all the time. It's good.
Let
At
me,
least you're on the same page.
let me use the let me use a basic commoner as marker for.
Yeah.
If I can get the token down. This is just a marker. Boop. And right about here. You guys can see that. I lost my roll. Shoot.
What's down the hallway to the east?
Down to the east. It runs straight for about 40, 50 feet, and then turns left.
I'm gonna go down there to where it then turns.
I'll follow him.
Give me a few seconds.
I'm concerned if we get too far apart from each other, this intersection's going to change.
Yeah, let's not do that, please. Stay close.
Well, because remember, in the riddle, it's who's chasing who. The front is the back. Hello is goodbye. So, if he's one way, we go the other way.
Right, but I'm trying to make sure that the group understands we should all stay together. If we do,
And
do
and
we should all
that's
stay
what I'm saying.
together.
That's why I'm trying to explain to the rest of the group. That's why I'm going this way. Everyone should come with us.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll
so
go
you,
to the east.
you should be open now. Don't mind the right side of the map. I'm kind of on the edge. So you're all heading down there to the point where it goes left, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I lost. There you are. Cool.
Did lose King?
Or yeah, King. Dang it! I'm never gonna get it. I've had Colt since April.
You should just name him Colt.
It's fine.
You guys-
It's fine.
you-
I'll get it.
Okay, so it turns left. You guys are heading down there and looking left, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Why sometimes this is better. What is it?
Yeah, I
Actually,
think you're doing pretty good with it.
You
I
are.
think for the open-endedness.
So as you turn, thank you. As you turn the corner, the Black Knight stands in front of you again, in front of a dead end, enchanting the same riddle.
Grr.
Laughing.
What happens if we approach him?
No, let's
Can we get a hint?
Nah.
get my.
Just
What
wanna
is your
check.
hint? At my heels you nip. In this game we play. For cursed is his mate, and lost am I. But who's chasing whom? Who's to say? The front is the back. Hello is goodbye.
Maybe we just ignore him. And continue on.
Dom says critters.
Because he might just
Critters.
be chasing us.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
movie with the
that's
little
my thing.
mouths.
So
Who's chasing who? Are you
I think he's
chasing him?
us.
Okay.
Can I, if I
I'm
threw
going
something
to-
at him,
I'm going to turn around backwards and I'm going to walk backwards at him.
Okay. Give me an athletics check.
That had better ones.
So you're walking backwards. Everybody's kind of sitting back at the if you're not intersection, but at the turn part. You get about halfway down. I actually put him. Where's he at? Put him on the. Sorry, he's right there. You get halfway down, he disappeared.
Dang it. I tried. I'm sorry.
Reappears behind the party at the four-way intersection, laughing, recanting the same riddle.
Oh yeah.
hmm. Can I have the riddle again?
At my heels you nip.
Thank
in
you.
This game we play. No, you just give it to me.
We all know how good I am at riddles based upon how long it took me to solve the riddles the other day.
I
on
really
screen.
thought it was we walk away from him.
Yeah.
Me too. Me too.
That sounded
I
really
did.
solid.
Because we can't get close enough to get to him anyways if we walk to him. So figured if we walk away from him. That's why I wanted to go, you know, I was going to first go back to where we came from when we first saw him, but he went down that path.
Who's chasing who? Are you chasing him or chasing you?
Who's to say?
Who's to say?
Not just the back. Oh.
So are we supposed to go? Oh no. That wouldn't work either.
I will say this. Did I give him any hints? Any kind of hint, guys? Anybody in chat?
I don't have
Well,
any
we would have had the mighty Neela in chat, but he's here now.
Yes.
I'll. Pen
Can I
says
roll
no.
for persuade? Or can someone roll an intelligence check on it?
Pen is telling me no.
Can
you can-
can somebody roll an intelligence check and see if they've heard of this style of riddle before?
Would
Can
that
drop.
be what? History?
That is a good question. Has anybody heard this style of riddle before? So let's put it as an intelligence check. That's for sure.
Would it be history or
I
arcana?
will give you history because on the fact that if you can pick up certain patterns in the riddle that could have been used something before or something that stands out to you.
+2 history.
I'm not that good at history, but I'll try rolling
Yeah,
too with everybody
it's-
else.
I got
13.
I got
Oh my
5.
gosh! Oh my gosh!
I got a
Nice.
5.
Wow.
Nice.
I got a nat 20 for the
Beauty.
+1 intelligence. Yes.
Beauty.
Oh, history. That's what it's on.
History. I do know that.
Let's see, history. I think I am pretty good at history. No, I'm not.
Yeah, you're really.
Wow.
You can whisper. You can whisper it to me if you want to.
I think I will. I will give.
I got a 13. Does that count for anything?
I'm gonna take
No.
a quick break though to refill my water.
Fair enough.
Are we at break time?
I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and take a 5-minute break while I sort out how with the natural 20 there. How we play this. Sophia's going to get an answer. Holy's going to get an answer. Nilmerg.
Is this a Discord message?
It'll be a whisper in the Roll20.
Oh, okay.
Great. So
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Because I don't even know how to do any of that.
You should see it.
Yeah, it'll pop up as, you know, right where we do our rolls, and it'll be a whisper from, you know, a certain person, and only you'll see that. Everybody else won't see that.
I'll do it now. So I'm just trying to figure out how to phrase it without giving much away.
You're welcome. Take your time. I'm just painting a hand.
I'm trying to think with that riddle. I thought I had it, but
Yeah, walking backwards seemed pretty like a solid plan.
or that, or
going
just
the
walking
opposite
away from them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Instead of
walking away from
chasing him.
it seemed like a
Because
pretty
we,
Go back
I
where
mean,
we came
we were chasing him, and then he was chasing us, or is he chasing us?
We could continue to do that. There's nothing to say that we only did it what twice.
We could just keep walking away from him.
Yeah, yeah. Or keep going west, you know, because that's where he is now. But that's where we first were when we
How
saw
about the
him.
answer like mirror? Like an object of an answer, not just walk away from it. Yell something at him that says something like an object. Hello is goodbye.
The front is the back.
I think what we should do is just go
it's
back
gotta
to
be
the
something that you'd
go back to
see.
those bones.
Yeah, because
That's the only thing we found so far.
that we came back from there, and that's when, you know, we saw him.
I know, Jackal. I'm always in a hallway. All my campaigns are in hallways and
I
caverns.
wanna. That's what I do. I want, once we all come back, I just want to go back straight west, just to go right back in front of where that door was.
Well, you can all wait and see what my inspiration is. With the little epiphany.
Yeah, because he's gonna message you,
Wait.
Bully, and me, and I guess Sophia as well.
My hubby made coffee. I'm so happy.
Nice. My coffee's empty.
I have leftover coffee from this morning I could nuke.
At my heels, you nip in this game we play. I mean, it must have something to do with King.
That's what it is. It's about the corgi, because everything's about corgis.
We're on a ship, guys.
That's it. Jackal says we should all go outside and get some fresh air.
I don't wanna.
I don't wanna. You can't make me.
Alright, I'm back.
Humans spent 4,000 years perfecting the inside.
That's it.
I hope that was clear without giving it.
I don't even know what I got. What do I got? I didn't get anything.
I should have said it.
That doesn't mean I know where I got it.
It's in your message in Roll20.
In my message.
I'll send it again. Look in
It's,
the
It's a whisper,
your chat
right? So it
section.
should have come up in your chat.
your chat section.
So
Over
I
on the-
look at
over on the right.
everybody, and I'm like, hey, you know what? Let's leave this guy alone. He's just messing with us. He's just part of the maze, trying to
Okay.
get us in deeper and keep us away from our objective. I say, you know, why not? Leave him alone. If he follows us, he follows us. And if he follows us again, I'm going to throw a javelin at his face. So, what do you guys think?
Well, is he following us, or are we chasing him?
I don't know. I kind of give up on him. So,
Well, if
I
he's
say we just-
lost, Cursed is the Maze and lost am I. So if he's
Well-
lost, he's probably trying to follow us to get out, not the other way around. So we
Right.
should just continue the opposite way as him, probably. This is a first riddle?
Hello is
Yes.
goodbye.
So, actually, you just gave me an idea there. I mean, maybe he is the direction of which we need to go, but the opposite. Because maybe, like, at all these intersections, he'll appear, and then we just don't go that way. We go the exact opposite.
Well, the first intersection that we saw him at, the opposite. No, if we had gone north there, we would have went the opposite direction of him. But if we had walked
So
away
went
from him,
south.
we would have walked into the trap room.
No,
That's
because he was at the
okay.
north, and the trap room was to the west.
Well,
So
no,
technically
we
should
were
went
we were
south.
to the west, and he ran north to south.
Yeah, he ran north
Right.
to south.
Oh no, we followed him south to the trap room. That's right. The first
So-
time we saw him, we followed him south, and that led us to the trap room.
What happens if we head back to where the four-way intersection was?
What's to the north of us? It just continues
It was a
on.
dead
right? It's
end.
not is it a dead end or does it just continue
Yeah.
on?
It was a dead end.
Well, technically, what you did now, you kind of moved past because you were heading back this way. He reappeared behind you. So, looking back to the north, around, it has shifted again. Now a straight hallway.
So let's continue that way.
Just keep going north.
Yeah, we'll go this way. Bye, buddy.
King, come on, let's go. Sweet Abu.
As you turn the corner and move closer to the wall, or down the hallway, you start seeing as you get closer to this door, a Black Knight appears
Where?
in front of you. He says, "Aha! You have solved the first riddle."
Oh my god, the riddle was just to ignore him.
So, it doesn't describe it a little too much, and I could probably roleplay this entire thing, but I will give one inspiration point to Felix because he said exactly how it was. The solution
Oh, wow.
was the solution was to stop chasing him, go the opposite way, because that's where he was chasing you. You notice he was front back.
Mhm.
He said on the head, "I'll give you one inspiration point, which acts as an advantage that you're choosing."
Beautiful. I like it.
Nice. Way
So-
to go, Sophia. Give me a high five for girl power.
Woohoo! So I'll admit a little bit. I actually kind of enjoyed that riddle. It was actually pretty fun.
You
That
just
was
love
why I
the
was
torture.
thinking we had to go away from him and go back to where we originally were.
Right.
Yeah, that was a good guess.
Yeah. So the idea was hello, goodbye, opposites. Who's chasing who? You nip at my heels. I'm nipping at yours. Like kind of scenario. The play of words.
We all came up with a bit of it.
It did. It did. The hints were there. I had to get to Sophia because she said exactly word for word the way it was spelled out. Hey, let's go the opposite way because he's chasing us. We need to go the opposite way and forget about him and chase him or something like that. So,
Yeah.
but Corgi, I hope that actually what I said to you made sense. I was trying to honor your critical there.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was kind of getting at. I guess I just didn't have it the right way in my head.
So here you are in front of the Black Knight who is laughing hysterically Kind of loony. You have solved my first riddle. Are you ready for round 2? Second riddle.
Tell
Again,
me,
I
Black
know.
Knight, I am
Go
not
ahead.
afraid.
Again,
What's
I know
happening?
Gwen, I know your quest to slay the great monster who passes through this labyrinth. One more riddle to go, and he opens the door. Inside this door, inside you see a big room, very large room. I'm gonna kind of go a little bit of a pencil and paper, if you will. Try to explain. So, inside this large room, give me a sec.
Pin's mad at you. Fortis. Ah, I thought you had it all wrong.
It's the way it's written here. It's kind of. I want to make sure I describe this room. See, as he opens the door, you see a large room. Inside this large room is a table in the center. On the table is covered with many small statues, including a cake, a pie, a spinning wheel, a basket of laundry, a plate, cake, a toy soldier, a sword, a 24 sculptures of crows. To the far wall of this large room is another door. Top of this door are 3 shelves. The first shelf, top, has a man with a crown and a bag of coins. Shelf 2 in the middle has a woman with a crown, a jar of honey. Shelf 3, a common woman wearing an apron and an empty space. So let me see.
Wait.
So there's a lot to give you. So let's I want to show this to you.
So the three statues are okay.
So you said you saw my riddle. Inside this room, you will see my second one. Find a missing piece to finish my collection. Third shelf. There's missing.
Wait. I know this rhyme. Try to remember. I know this rhyme though.
I would assume at this period you guys are going to go into the room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm standing inside the room.
Let me while you guys are thinking about that riddle.
No, you're not allowed to change the map.
And
I'm gonna
24
change-
sculptures of crows? Statues. Man with a crown and a bag of coins. A woman with a crown.
Just thinking that pen.
Guys, I think I know this one.
What is it?
Tell me,
Okay.
Mikey Neal.
Okay. Man
Oh.
with a crown and a bag of coins is a king in a counting room. The woman in the crown and a jar of honey is the queen eating her sweets. A common woman wearing an apron with an empty space. The maiden that has to hang the laundry. It's gonna be
Basket of laundry.
the basket of laundry. What's the name of that rhyme?
Let's just
you know,
put the
I
basket
think-
of laundry
yeah.
over there.
Put the basket of laundry with in the empty space next to the woman.
Yes. I'm trying to remember what the heck the name of that rhyme is.
So you pick up the basket of laundry and you put it on the shelf. Click. The door sounds as it swings wide open.
Well, that was nice and easy.
The laugh of the lost night. You have solved the second riddle, and the rhyme you're thinking of is
Thanks, Neil.
6 songs of sixpence.
That's what it was. Shakespeare, right?
It is. Also, it's a nursery rhyme. I think it's.
Yeah.
It's
See,
sing a
that's
song
funny.
of
I
sixpence.
If it's Shakespeare, I really should know it, and it's weird to me. Now that you say the name of it, I recognize it, but I
Yeah,
didn't
think of
recognize it as this.
Penn saying it's a nursery rhyme because it's sing a song of sixpence, right? 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. 4 and 20
Yeah.
blackbirds baked in a pie.
Good job. You have solved. Why is it doing this? Is there everybody there?
No, that's just me and Farah.
I'm up here.
I'm
up
under
at-
a lot of
Oh,
things.
they must be. It must be under a layer. It must be doing the same thing where they're under a layer.
Fair enough. So we're at the kind of point where you're gonna leave the labyrinth. So Lost Knight says you have solved my second riddle, laughing hysterically like Vincent Price on the end of Thriller. Be warned, through that door, what you see is I should actually describe it, is basically a portal of some sorts. It's kind of, it looks like organic in nature, almost like a, if you will, bad meta description, kind of like Venom's symbiotic suit is kind of burping and tar-like. Inside, as small as a crack. Inside that crack, you can see what looks like a forest on that. And Lost Knight says, "Behold, Underdark. The monster you seek went through there, comes through there. Be warned. To this dimension, you cannot naturally heal, only magically. Beware of the creatures, for they heal. Only fire can be."
I said
Fire.
cast fireball.
Too bad, right?
Another 850 XP. We can have it.
We haven't been given XP in a while.
Yeah,
Just throwing it out there.
I know.
just throwing that out there.
Your DM knows.
Just saying.
Okay, no, that's fine. I'm sure he does.
But as he explains, the cursed labyrinth that you were in is not of this world. It's built in the demi-plane, between the material world, the Underdark. Thesselhydra has found his way to push through to the place of the Upside Down. But I warn you, you go through the passage, there's only one way. You will have to find a different way home.
We're fine. We're with a god.
Well, he's
Without
not a
my
god
godly
through that
powers.
door.
Yeah.
Neil won't forsake us.
Completely.
And plus, if he does forsake us, all we have to do is throw the two bag of holdings into each other and then jump in.
We won't have to jump in. It'll suck us in.
Yeah, be spaghettified.
So what do you guys want to do?
I mean,
The only
we've
way
made it
the
this
only way out
far.
is to go in. So
Obviously,
Yeah.
we go in.
We came here for this reason.
that's it.
I just
Yeah,
don't go
I'm-
home.
I said we just go
Before we
on
go in, I look at Imag and say, "Don't forget to use your sword."
Is my sword on fire?
Remember,
But no, the Winter's Bite or whatever it was called.
Oh,
Yep, the long sword that he gave you.
It's
It'd
a
be
great
really
sword. I
funny
think.
if
Great
Isn't it?
sword, yeah.
it'd be really funny if he dropped his little flask right
So-
there in that spot, and he's like, "Oh no, the flask."
so who's going in first?
I will. Sophia will.
Reaches through the portal. Through the portal, what she's feeling is cold. Extreme cold. And as she passes through and everybody else behind her, you are now...
Dun, dun, dun.
You are now in kind of an environment, it's unfamiliar to you. It's lit by unnatural lighting, like almost like a full moon lighting. You see what looks to be almost like burnt trees. Like it's ashy, if you will, like a more like decaying. There's an eerie wind that blows through there. It is extremely cold to your skin. to just air and feel around you. What looks like in the air snowflakes, but you come to find out real quick. Actually, you do get a sense of your surroundings. You are in a dark forest. No leaves, branches. You hear no sound whatsoever from any kind of animal, like birds, crickets, nothing. And it's cold. And I think it's a good spot in our session for tonight.
I think you are correct. The anticipation. Ooh.
Dum dum dum.
We are in the
And you thought this was going to be done in 2.
Oh man!
So how long?
Part
How long were
4?
we in the maze? How long were we in the labyrinth, roughly?
Wow.
8 hours.
For the spells.
It took
that
us
we have
8
on
hours just
Yeah.
to figure out the riddle.
So you're probably
well, last night was getting
back and
really
forth,
bored.
back and forth. Well, let's give you 2 hours in the maze.
2 hours in the maze. Okay.
Yeah.
So Neela and I roughly have 6 hours left of armor. So that's the only reason why I'm asking.
Yep. Understood.